And I'm looking at it like this. She's gonna hit you in your face. So I don't want to hold this all night. So I'm gonna set it here. Okay, my stretched to the back. What will possess you?
We came from nothing to something, nigga. Hey. I don't try nobody, get the trigger. Nobody call up the gang and they come and get gang. Cry me a river, give you a tissue. Bad and bullshit, bad.
What's up, y'all? I'm Anaise Tranee. Welcome back to another video. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe and share. You know, you got to push it out there for me. It's for me and you. But anyway, if you are new here, welcome. Hello. Nice to meet you. If you are a returning subscriber, we got 6 of them. Welcome home. Welcome home. Okay, welcome back. But anyway, so today, you could tell by the title, it is a story time. So this is about our girls trip gone wild. We went to AZ. Me, my sister, my cousins, a friend. I have to change the names. I'm gonna give people the names as we go along. So I'm the older sister. One of my younger sisters called me. We talking on the phone. Yada yada. Oh, and let's give this sister a name. We're gonna call this sister Bonnie. Right? This my sister Bonnie. She called me. We talking, and she's telling me about how she's going to Arizona. Right? So I'm like, oh, who you going with and what you going for? So she's like, oh, it's a little dirt concert. Our cousin, and let's give our cousin the name Italy. So we got my sister Bonnie and our cousin Italy. Okay. They going to Arizona, right? She's like, oh yeah, we got a little trip planned. Italy wants to go see Dirk perform because she's like obsessed with him. Like, I mean, the girl is almost 30 years old and she may still have a man on her wall. So yeah, she like, yeah, you know, what you doing that weekend? I'm like, shoot, I don't think I'm doing nothing. Let me ask my man if he willing to watch our daughter so we can go. So we get Italy on the phone. She's like, yeah, I got the Airbnb. Like, it's good. We all going. You ain't got to put nothing on it. I think it was a 2-bedroom. She's like, it's good. Like, you can come, cousin. She like, just get there and get your ticket, right? So I'm like, okay, cool. I'm going to get there. I'm going to get my ticket, right? So far on the trip, it is my cousin Italy, my sister Bonnie, me, and then my other sister, Amy. We're going to call my other sister Amy, right? So it's us 4 on the trip, right? My sister Bonnie tells 2 of her friends to meet us down there. And then I just so happen to be talking on the phone to one of my longtime friends. Like, we've been friends for like 15, 20 years. And I'm talking on the phone to her and I'm telling her, oh, what I'm doing. And she like, well, shit, you know, is it room for one more? So I'm like, girl, I mean, let me ask. Hold on. So, you know, I hit the little group chat or whatever. I'm like, do y'all mind if, you know, my partner come? You know, she hella cool. Like, it's going to be, you know, I vouch for her, whatever, right? Because, you know, you got to kind of, like, let people know, especially, like, black people. Black people be like, is she good? Is she cool? Because if she going to be tripping, don't bring her.
What type of shit you on, man?
Like, so, and I totally respect that. I don't want nobody who's going to be acting funny. I'm like, nah, she cool. She, you know, she like me. She with right? So, okay, boom. She like, okay. She was asking, like, how much she need to give up for the Airbnb or whatever. And my cousin like, no, like, it's cool. We got more than enough space. Y'all just get y'all tickets and come on. So, my friend, and let's get a friend a name. We're going to call her Tamila. Tamila, she's like, okay, well, I'm going to rent a car so that we can have transportation while we out there. Because I think we were out there for 2 or 3 days, right? So we like, all right, whatever, you know, it's good, it's lit, or whatever, that's perfect, right? Yeah, we on the phone, we coordinating, me and Tamila, we coordinating with Italy, Bonnie, and Amy. Bonnie was coming from somewhere else. She lived, you know, in a different place, but all 3 of us, we was all flying out the same airport, so we all got on the same plane. We fly out, we get to the airport, we get there Reno, you know, we lit. I think Bonnie was already there before us. So she's there waiting on us. We link up in the airport, yada, yada, yada. It's, you know, it's lit. If I find some footage, I might have some footage because I was trying to vlog back then. I wasn't really serious. If I have any footage from this trip, I'm going to include it. Y'all going to want to see this. Oh yeah, my cousin with the shit. This is how she slept. It's real. The whole flight. We go to the Airbnb. Bonnie's friends, they pull up. They got big bottles from Costco. Matter of fact, they had called us on the way and was like, hey, we going to Costco. Do y'all need anything? So we put in our order for alcohol and stuff like that. So we lit, you know, they got their tree. First time we wasn't really doing nothing because the concert was the second day. And then there was like, Pooh Shiesty was having like a appearance at the club the next day, right? So we was going to that. And then Sunday we was just going to chill. And then I think we was flying out like Sunday night or maybe Monday morning, whatever, right? So we just there for the weekend, right? So we got Friday, Saturday, and we got, you know, a piece of Sunday. We turned up, you know, everything is good. The next day, we like, okay, we want to get up and at them. We're just getting ready for the day. The concert, it was like a daytime concert. Let's just say it was like 4 o'clock. And then the club thing was at 9 or 10, right? Then we get ready. We go to the little concert. It was outdoor. We didn't, for whatever reason, we did not end up seeing Dirk. I don't know if we came too late or what. I remember us, I thought we were on time. It was so many people. It's like a sea of people. I just know it was outdoor. We took some cute pictures. I'll insert some so you can see how cute we was, or I was, because everybody else was cute too, but I don't know if I have no pictures of them, but I definitely took pictures, so I'll put them in there. We were just so happy to be out there having fun with each other. Like, you know, it's good vibes, good times. Like, nothing's going wrong. Then we like, all right, let's go back to the Airbnb so we can get dressed and we can get ready for this nighttime thing. We finna pop out. We going to the club. We want to go get something to eat so we can drink more. You know, we finna go see Pooh Shiesty, you know. So when we get to the Pooh Shiesty thing, like, when I tell you it is so packed, like, they oversold this place. It is so packed that you can't even move. You know how like you shoulder to shoulder with people? Like, it was more like face to face, mouth to mouth. Like, it was we was so packed up in there like sardines to have nothing on us. All them clowns that jump out of them cars, they ain't got nothing on us. Like, it was just so, it was ridiculous. I am very uncomfortable in situations like that. Like, because if something happened, people trying to run, you know, I'm kind of short. I don't want to get swallowed up and all that. And it's a lot to navigate through. So I don't, you know, I was ready to go. I was waiting on them, but I was very much so ready to go. So I'm like, you know, whatever. I'm trying to have a good time. We couldn't even barely get to the bar. Like, it was ridiculous. We end up leaving and we like, okay, but we still want to party, right? So we end up going to this little area. I don't know who told us about it, but we go to this little area where it's like heck of bars and it's food and stuff. So we like going bar hopping, right? So we go in like 2 or 3 bars. They playing like some alternative music, some Latin music or whatever, some stuff we ain't never even heard of or whatever. But we just in there, we drinking, we having a good time, we lit, we partying, we out of state, whatever. My sister Amy, she ends up meeting this guy, right? She meets this guy and he like, oh, I want to talk to you and yada, yada, yada. And he started asking us like, where we going next? And we like, you know, we ain't from out here. We don't know. We going to the room, right? And so he like, well, I know where the after hours at. So, of course, we all look at each other like, of course we going to the after hours. Like, tell us where the after hours at. You know, we finna follow you. Right? I think we went to one more bar over there because I remember us going to 3 places, right? And the last one, we was so drunk. We was sitting in like their little food area outside. You know how they have like outdoor seating? We done jumped over the patio. We didn't even walk back through the restaurant. We done jumped over the patio to leave with the guy just that we was following to the after hours who liked Amy. But anyway, we end up following him. When I tell you we on the road, we hanging out the window. Well, I was hanging out the window. Hanging out the window, just acting a fool, just doing too much, right? Keep in mind though, AZ is an open carry state. When we went, we did not know that. I think maybe my cousin Italy knew, but I didn't know. And I wasn't tripping because I'm like, we're 5 women. Like, what are we gonna need to carry anything for? Why is anyone gonna carry anything on us? We're not bag ladies. Like, we're fine. Like, we'll be good. Keep that in mind. Okay, so we get to the after hours. They have poles and stuff like that. Like, that strippers use, right? None of us strip, but we're dancing around the poles and stuff because it's like a stage. Like, it's not like where we from, the after hours, if they have poles, you're not allowed to get on them and like dance on them and stuff because they actually have strippers that work in the after hours. This after hours, where we went, they didn't have any strippers working there. At least they didn't that night. I don't know how they do it any other night, but they didn't that night. So when we saw like regular people dancing around the poles and like walking across the stage, of course we got on stage because we had a little table right in front. We got on stage and we just playing around, doing whatever, right? So now while my sister Amy is playing around, the guy that she met, him and his friends were there, whatever, they like sitting at the table next to us. The guy that she met is throwing money on her, right? So she just dancing or whatever, right? So I guess some of the money flew to the side, y'all. And this is where everything goes left. Guess some of the money then flew to the side. So this girl picked it up. I didn't see it. I'm not paying attention. And I'm one of those people, you can hate me or love me, okay? When I get drunk or when I'm trying to vibe and have a good time, I don't pay attention to a lot of things. I'm not gonna let nobody run up on me or you if we together. Like, you know, if somebody gets to moving around, I'm the first one to move around. But as far as paying attention to specific details, like, no, I didn't see what she was texting on her phone. No, I didn't see someone else pick up something that was not mine off the floor. Like, you know, but if I drop something, I'm definitely paying attention. I'm definitely looking down. I'm not like a sloppy drunk like that, but I'm not paying attention to everybody else's moves, right? Not like that. Only when they are a threat to me. And I know it's like, oh, you got to pay attention. But anyway, you know what I mean. I'm not paying attention to every single thing every person does. But my sister Bonnie, she's on it. She's like, I mean, that's why I love being with her, because I pay attention to the big picture. She pay attention to every single detail. Like when I tell you she seen that girl pick up that money, and it was just like $5, right? She seen that girl pick up that money. So we all drunk. She's so drunk. She tell me like, that girl picked up Amy's money. And I'm like, what? I can't even really understand what she's saying, because I'm just, you know, I'm drunk. I'm like, girl, what money? What money does she have? She ain't got no money.
Hell to the no, to the no, no. Hell no, to the no.
So then I guess I just, you know, I kind of write her off. So then she tells Amy. Bonnie go whisper to Amy and say, hey, that girl picked up your money. And I don't know why they told Debo this. Look, Amy go put her little foot up in your ass so far, and she's like the smallest one out of all of us. That motherfucker is going to pop off and have us into some shit. But anyway, so she done told Amy that this girl done picked up your money. I said, oh shit. I didn't know she did it. All I knew was I seen Amy walk through the crowd, go find the girl. So she get to talking to her. She just talking. And I'm just looking for a second. At first it looks like a regular conversation. Then all of a sudden I see Amy. She rolling her neck and doing this and doing that. So I just say, oh shit. And at this point she's probably 75 feet from me, right? She's like across the room a little bit, right? She's like, well, 75 feet from us. Weird, because we all stayed put and she walked over there, right? And it's quite a few people and a piece of a stage in between us, right? So then we started kind of like inching closer, because we like, hold on, what's going on, whatever, right? So we you know, we kind of just casually making our way over there, because ain't nothing happening yet. Then all of a sudden, I just see them start swiping. I think my sister, I'm almost positive my sister hit her first. She don't remember because she was drunk, but I'm almost positive she hit her first, because my sister Amy do not let nobody play with her. If you start playing with her, you finna get played with. She don't play that. She's gonna hit you in your face. So I'm pretty sure she took off on her. So they start scrapping. So now we got some pep in our step. Now now we got to get active. So we're running over there, right? And it's 5 of us. Bonnie's friends had met us there, but they said they was in the bathroom when all of this went down. I don't know. We all make our way over there. And by the time we get over there, there's a swarm of people. Like, here's my sister. There's a swarm of people around her, right? So I'm peeling people off, because I'm just trying to get to her. This my little sister. I'm 8 years older than her. This my little sister. I got to get to her, right? And I don't know. I can't really see her, but I know where she at. So I'm trying to get in there. I'm getting it. I'm pulling people, right? And then all of a sudden, somebody like square up with me, right? A dude, right? And so I'm like, what's up?
Who the fuck are you, bitch?
Like, you know, so I hate to be like this, but you know, I'm from where I'm from, and if somebody square up with me, and especially they ain't even got to be around my height. I mean, it is what it is. If somebody square up with me, if they look at me like they finna attack, I'm finna get them. So he squared up with me or whatever. So I just boom, I hit him a couple times or whatever, and then I thought I had him off me. I don't know what went on, and then I went to go grab my sister. When I turned back around, all I see is Bonnie. Bonnie then flew up in the air. If I would find a clip, and I'm gonna put it in here so y'all can see. I don't have the clip of her doing it, but I want y'all to see how this woman flew up in the air and dove onto the pile of people, okay? She dove off the pile and jumped in the fight to save her little sister. She was not playing, okay? I seen that and I was like, oh. It kind of caught me off guard. But then once I seen that, now I knew exactly where Amy was after Bonnie dove in there or whatever, right? So now I got in there, I got to her. Security has her when I get to her. Security has her, and he's holding her in his hands like this. So I just casually grab her from him. I grab her or whatever, and then he was like jerking, and I was like, I'm just trying to get my sister, right? So I get it, and then he was like, here, and he like pushed her on me or whatever, right? So I was like, okay. Oh, hell no. And then, I don't know why or how, but the guy that I had hit, come to find out, he the damn owner. And the girl that Amy is fighting is the damn owner's girlfriend. The owner that came up behind me and started hitting me in my head. So then I turn around. Then we fight. And then the security guard who just handed my sister to me, now he's hitting me. Mind you, he's a big 6'2", maybe 180 pounds. He was kind of skinny. But he's kind of a big guy. I'm 4'11", right? So he started hitting me. So I hit him, got him off me. And then I turn around and I'm hitting him or whatever. I'm giving him all I got. Okay, I don't know how much I have because I'm pretty drunk, and you know, like I said, I mean, this is 2 minutes. I'm a woman, but I do hit kind of hard, so I don't know. But like I said, I gave him everything I had. I left nothing. There was nothing left. Let me go. I gave it all there, okay? So I'm just, you know, I'm fighting. I'm trying to fight my way up out of here. I don't even know what Amy is doing at this point. I don't know if she was just standing there. I'm not sure if she helped me. I don't know. But all I know is that the next few seconds, we're being ushered out of there. Of course, they put us out because we done whooped the people who own the place. So anyway, so we get to the front. Now I'm arguing with this big 6'2" guy because he wanted to talk about how he gonna slap us and he gonna shoot us or whatever. And when he said that, I look at his waist. I'm like, oh my God, this man has a gun.
Whoa, calm down, Jamal. Don't pull out the 9.
On him waist. Then I started looking around. A lot of people got guns on them waists. I said, oh Lord Jesus, right? God damn, this open carry ass state. So anyway, so he arguing or whatever, and I'm just arguing with him. I'm like, you know, you a mark, you a bitch, like, you know, cause you hitting women and whatever I said. And he was like, I don't give a, I slap you again and all that.
The fuck you talking about, man? We respect women.
We going back and forth for a second, whatever. And then finally, all I see is Bonnie. She walk up and cause she was like one of the last ones to go out. I don't know how she slipped in between them, but they pushed me, Italy, Amy, and Tamila. They pushed us all out, right? So it was all chaos. And then, so now I see Bonnie, she walking up. She got Amy's wig in her hand, okay? Amy's wig is off. She just bald cap, okay? She just walking around. She don't give a fuck. Then Italy, she got all of our purses and stuff because she like, yeah, once y'all start fighting, because we was like, what happened? Where was you at? Where was you at? Like, you know, everybody's trying to piece up the story. Like, what actually happened here, right? So we get to looking around at each other, you know, trying to figure everything out. And she like, well, once y'all started fighting, she like, I didn't get to throw a punch because I'm trying to collect all y'all back. She like, everybody just dropped their purse or whatever. I was like, oh yeah, that's me. I ain't gonna lie. I get to fighting and you could probably come up with a couple $100 because I'm dropping that. I mean, if I'm not hitting you with it, it's on the floor because what use do I have for it? It's just gonna be in the way. I got to use these hands. I got to use these hands like God intended me to do. But anywho, yeah. So then so everybody's giving their little piece. Then I look around. I'm like, where's Tamila? Where's Tamila at? And then everybody like, I don't know. So I get on the phone. I'm calling her. She's not answering. I'm like, what the fuck? She was just with us. Like, we just all got put out together. I just saw her. I remember this. I just saw her. Because when something happens, I tune in. I sober up. You know, so I know I just saw her, right? I called her like one more time. I don't know. Maybe I didn't call her 7, 8 times. I'll call her one more time. She pick up. She's hecka sad. I'm like, hey girl, like, where you at? We over here, yada, right? And then she's like, I'm over here. Man, friend. And I'm like, huh? Like, what? You know, where you at? She talking so low, I can barely hear her. She sounds hecka sad. I'm like, wait a minute. I'm like, well, you know, what's wrong? Did you know, are you okay? Like, where you at? Then she just starts crying, right? Mind you, she rented the car, but Italy drove that night, right? Because Italy don't drink, so she's our DD, right? We walk into the rental car. We like, maybe she's at the rental or whatever, right? We get to the rental. She's not there, right? And so I call her back, And I don't even know how we got off the phone. I don't know if she hung up or what. I think she kept hanging up if I remember correctly. But we get to the damn rental car. She's not there, right? So I'm like, what the hell? So I'm calling her back. I call back. She's crying. I'm like, well, what is wrong? What is wrong? So now we get in the car. And I'm like, where are you? What street are you on? We looking back and forth. We look for like 10, 15 minutes. We not from here. We don't know where we at. She don't know where she at. I'm like, send me your location on your iPhone. I don't remember if she wasn't doing it or if she kept sending a location and walking away from it, because it was like literally we was chasing her. Like she couldn't, I was like, go to a corner, tell me what street you're on, and we're gonna pull up right there and just wait for us. And she like,
oh my God, I can. Oh my God, can't believe this. Oh my God. What?
and I'm just like, blood, like, you know, help me, help you. Like I'm trying to, I mean, we trying to find you. We trying to get in the car. I'm thinking initially she's sad because she's not with us. Maybe she got beat up, or is she hurt? I don't know what's going on. I'm just trying to find out, you know, now this is serious. We ain't even laughing and giggling no more. Like we are really like, where is she at? Like you know, we came together. We have to leave together. There's no way that we're not leaving you. So we not done until we find you and you get in the car and you good. So we looking for her. We look for this girl for about 10, 15 minutes, right? Okay. So now we finally find her, right? She's walking, like I said. She's not, that's why I said it's like we was chasing her, because she was not standing still. She told us where she was at, right? And then she kept walking away, right? So we meet her, she's walking. We get her in the car. She just sitting there. She gets in the front seat. She's just sitting there. She heckin' mad or whatever, right? And I'm like, what's wrong? What's wrong? She like, nothing. I'm like, what's wrong? You sure you good? She like, nothing. So mind you, her and Italy are in the front. Me, Bonnie, and Amy, we're in the back, right? We have some liquor in the car. So now we're drinking, right? We ha he he and whatever, but I'm trying to make sure she good. I'm like, you good? And she's like, no, I'm good, whatever. But I could tell she seems hella down. Everybody can tell that, right? You don't have to know her to know that she seems down. She seems off. She's not the same that she was when we first got out the car, because she was just bouncing her ass and twerking and doing all kind of shit. And now she's not that same person no more, right? So I'm like, what the fuck just happened? Like, what? I mean, you know, she just disappeared hella quick. And now all of a sudden, like, did something happen to her in a few minutes? Like, what the fuck is going on? So we just riding. And I'm just like, okay, I don't want to keep pestering the girl, keep asking her, like, are you okay? Are you okay? Are you okay? But like I said, I know something is wrong. Everybody can sense something is wrong. But you know, if you won't tell me, then I'm just gonna continue on, because I know you're not okay, but I'm gonna wait until you're ready to tell me that you're not okay. We just ride. All of a sudden she say, Anaise, and mind you, we're like in mid conversation, and this is not funny, and to me, like, I am so sorry, but we in mid conversation, we like talking about something, and then she like, Anaise. I'm like, huh? She like, give me your hand. So I put my hand out. I'm like, here. Like, at first, I think I stretched it out like this. And then she turned my hand over. So I have my hand like this now. Right? And I'm like, what? And she like, here. And so, you know, I got my hand. I'm waiting for whatever she's going to grab. She's going to hand me, right? So then she puts something in my hand. Right? So then I grab it. And I look. And I look down. I open my hand up. It's her fucking tooth. When I tell you, it took everything in me. I'm so sorry. It took everything in me for me not to bust out laughing. First of all, why would you put your tooth in somebody's head? Like, why you go? So you mean to tell me your bright idea was to reach back and hand somebody your motherfucking tooth? I mean, what? What the fuck is going on? Okay. So she didn't reach back. I'm holding the motherfucker. And I'm looking at it like this, because I don't know what the fuck is going on. So now, mind you, I'm in the back with Bonnie and Amy. So I'm just looking at it. I got my head open. They lean over and they like, what the fuck? So they look and they see it. And they look and they was like, is that? And they start cracking up. Mind you, they're hella drunk, and it's like you just put your tooth in somebody's hand. So you know, I get it. It was very insensitive to laugh, and I did laugh. I held it back, but I wanted to laugh so bad, and I'm laughing now because that was some of the funniest shit ever. Right? So they just bust out laughing. Right? So then while they bust out laughing, I'm like, I'm trying not to laugh, but I'm like, come on, y'all.
Come on now, dog. Come on, man.
That's all I could say was, come on, y'all. Like, what the fuck? They ain't trying to make me laugh on purpose, but they're about to make me laugh because they're dying. When I tell you they're on their backs, like they're crying laughing. So we pull up to the Airbnb. They still laughing. They laugh for like 5-10 minutes. Okay, we pull up to the Airbnb, and now she's just embarrassed even more because she put her tooth in my hand, and then they saw it, and so now everybody knows your tooth is in my hand, and they laughing at it. They obviously it came out your mouth because you didn't just bring a tooth with you. We was stressed. It was a very stressful moment. So Italy, she's like, y'all scandalous, y'all out of pocket, y'all whoa. But mind you, she's driving. She don't see what's going on. She just knows that they're laughing. And she can hear, I know my cousin know me. She can hear in my voice, I'm fighting back the laughter. And Tamila, no, I wanted to laugh so bad because I'm like, what will possess you to put your goddamn tooth in my head? Don't hit me that shit. This shit just came out your mouth. What the fuck did you think? They're laughing. They bust up laughing. Everybody got out the car but me and Tamila. I'm like, are you okay? Like what? You know what I'm saying? Now that they're going, I'm able to like have a serious conversation. So I put the tooth on the middle console. I'm like, I don't want to hold this motherfucker all night. So I'm going to set it here. So I put the tooth down, okay? And then so I asked her seriously, like, you know, where does your tooth chip at? Like what, you know what I'm saying? Did that just happen? That happened when we was fighting? Like, what happened? And she's like, man, one of the security guards hit me in my face or whatever. He punched me hella hard and knocked my fucking tooth out, man. I'm hella mad. I'm about to leave. And yada, yada. I'm like, wait, don't leave yet. Wait a minute. Like, look, I was like, let me see it. It was right in the front. Okay, it was right. It's not funny. My tooth is chipped in the front. I chipped my tooth at the zoo. I'll give y'all the full story on that. It's just a mini story time. I'll compile it with some other ones. But my tooth is fake. I got a damn overlay, okay? My shit's stretched to the back. So I know how it is to have a front chipped tooth. And that's why I could laugh about the shit. My shit is gone too. My shit could fall out at any moment, okay? So I don't give a damn. But anyway, so yeah, so it was right in the front and it was kind of fucked up. So she wanted to leave and stuff, but I convinced her to just make a decision in the morning. I was like, wait, don't get on the first thing out of here. Like, you know, it was still during COVID. This is 2021. So it's during COVID. So I'm like, you can wear your mask. Like, don't let it ruin your trip. Like, you know, and as soon as you touch down, you already know, you know, you got insurance, you get your shit fixed or whatever. Because mind you, it's still a weekend. It's Saturday. You going back Sunday a day early is not nobody's open. So it's not going to change nothing is what I was telling her. You know, but I get it now. I mean, you would have saved some money if you would have went home or whatever. But it's really, you're not going to get your tooth fixed faster if you go home now. So you might as well just ride it out, get drunk, enjoy it, laugh about that shit, and then get you a new fucking tooth. Yeah, so she in the morning, she told me she was going to make a decision about the morning. So she decides that she wants to stay. When I tell y'all, that whole next day, remember we were there for a full day and then I think we left Monday morning. That whole next fucking day, y'all, was about her tooth. I'm so sorry. I was trying to be very sensitive about it, but we kept like laughing on the back end because it was just like.
Okay, y'all, I forgot to tell y'all that before we went out, y'all, leading up to it, she was like, I hope we get into something. If we get into something, we gonna whoop them and bet not nobody mess with us. Yeah, I hope we get in a fight. I'm ready to fight. Like, I could, you know, I'm gonna do this and I'm gonna do that. I just want y'all to know that.
Okay, we want to go here and get some food, right? So they're like, oh, yeah, let's go here. And she's like, oh, well, shit, you know, I can't go there because, you know, my tooth gonna fall out. And then, so we like, okay, let's fix somewhere else. Okay, so yeah, you know, I can only have soft foods, you know, because I can't chew nothing with my tooth. Oh, well, you know, I can't go there because, you know, we might want to take pictures and I can't smile with my tooth. Like, it was just every single thing. It was like, I get it. Like, this just happened last night or whatever, but Everything can't be about your teeth. Everything, your tooth can't stop you from getting in the way. There's plenty of people out there with chipped teeth. They don't have no idea when they get their shit fixed. They don't have insurance. They don't have, I mean, you know, their teeth not even white, okay? They don't let that stop them. So I was, you know, but I get it. I do get it. Every single thing she said was about that tooth after that. I was like, I am done. I was ready to go. I was like, okay, girl. I don't know. I can't even say that. She didn't want to smoke because it might get in her tooth. It was just all, I was like, okay, shit. You don't want to drink alcohol to get in your nerves too? Just whatever. It was, we're going to have to tighten up. There's no way. We ended up just getting drunk all day Sunday. We had a flight on Monday. Let's just say the flight was at 10 o'clock. So we're already running behind, and we're telling her, we running behind. She wants to like make a stop or whatever, right? So we're in the car with her. We like, all right, whatever. And we're all on the same flight back. She like, y'all think we got time to go there? And we like, no, because it's this far away or whatever. She like, I think we could go. So we get there. She put on the GPS. Like, oh, we gonna make it in this much time. We like, well, we need to be there an hour and a half before the flight to leave, or whatever, right? Well, that's what I was saying. Everybody had their own little different thing, but she was like, oh no, we'll be fine, because all we gonna do is just drop the rental off and then run right up there, right? We ended up going to the airport. We get on the shuttle. They boarding. Right, so we like, we not gonna make this flight. She's like, no, I have to make this flight. So we like, you know, it's like 45 minutes until they pull off, right? So, and she still had to, we had to turn in the rental first or whatever. So that's what took so much time. And then we had to wait on the bus from the rental place to the shuttle to take us to the airport. So now we're on that shuttle. And when I tell you they driving 2 miles per hour, I'm like, girl, we not gonna make that. So we get in there, and then mind you, we have to go through TSA and you know, and all of that. So nobody has TSA pre-check or clear. So we're standing in a regular line. It just so happened to be busy at like 10, 11 in the morning, okay? When I tell you it was a line of at least 50 people in front of us. So by the time we were getting up there to put our bags on the rolling belt for TSA, they were calling our names, last call. There's no way. And so when she heard that, she was just like, you know, she was kind of sad or whatever. We was all like, dang. But, you know, we wasn't as angry as her, because she was trying to get back. This is Monday morning now. She's trying to get back as soon as possible, because I assumed that she had like an appointment to go see about her tooth or whatever. So she's trying to go see by the end of the day Monday, you know, because I think 10 o'clock. I think Arizona's on the same time as California though. So if it's 10 o'clock, if she can get back by 12, 1 o'clock, she can go see somebody right quick before 5, 6, and you know, she could be done, you know. So she was trying to get it done that day. We ended up getting on like a 4 or 5 o'clock flight too. Like, it was whatever the flight was after that, it was a few hours, and there was no way she was making it to no place. So anyway, I had talked to her after that though, and she had got her tooth fixed like that Thursday or Friday. It was like a few days later. If somebody put their damn tooth in your head, you gonna start cracking up too. I don't know how I held that shit together, because I am like one of the goofiest people I know. I have no idea how I did that, but I did what I was supposed to do, okay, honey? But I was like, oh my God, if anybody ever do that again, what? What? And found out the tooth was fake the whole fucking time. The man that knocked out a replacement, he ain't knock out no real tooth. She didn't break it or nothing. It was already loose, needed to be repaired, and he didn't unrepaired it, okay? The tooth was just, it was a situation like mine. She had a half a tooth, and then he knocked that half a tooth out. Okay, I was just like, oh Lord, it's just, I mean, that don't make it no better or whatever, but I'm just saying, your tooth was already chipped, but being chippy wasn't new for you. You was fine. You was fine. You know what it's like to have a chipped tooth. You just knew what it was like to have it fixed up. And you got bougie on us, didn't you? No, I'm just playing. Let me know what y'all think in the comments. You know, was we wrong for laughing or whatever? You know, that's my girl. I love her. We've been friends for 15 years. So, you know, I love her. I need to call her and tell her that I had told this story. I told her I was going to tell it, but I need to tell her it's officially done. But, yeah, y'all, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Let me know what y'all think in the comments. Thank you so much for rocking with me. We 6 subscribers deep. You know, you could be number 7. 8, 9, 10. Yeah, y'all already know what I wish. I wish you love, peace, and a lifetime of listening to Anaise. You be vibing. All right, y'all. Bye.
Stop hate, let's congratulate. We gotta come together before we separate. Gotta dream big like a heavyweight. All this negativity we can't perpetuate. Stop hate, let's congratulate. We gotta come together before we separate. Gotta dream big like a heavyweight. All this negativity we can't perpetuate.